Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
So I have a question. As I live my life, I
Yeah.
have a soundtrack.
Yeah.
I have random songs that come up all the time. And if I'm going to sit down and meditate, for example, I shut off the soundtrack.
Yeah.
I think of the soundtrack as a way for my subconscious to communicate with me.
Yeah.
Random songs will come up that I haven't thought of or heard
Yeah.
in years, and I go back and look up the lyrics, and it's like, oh. So during the transmission, I had a couple of songs come up, and so now I'm all in my head about it, about should I be shutting this off? Should I be trying to control it? Do I just adjust the volume? Do I try to think about the lyrics and what's being tried to say to me? I'm a little unsure what to do with this.
Yeah, I hear you. I think I don't really teach meditation. I'm not sure I really teach anything other than let's have an experience and see what happens. But if I were trying to teach something or offer encouragement, it would be, you can't mess it up. So, okay, I love the soundtrack. This is beautiful, right? And then just let it lead you wherever, right? I mean, let me ask you, in addition to the soundtrack, do you have some other sense of resonance, or presence? Do you feel it, or do you know it? Do you sense it? How do you have an awareness of that?
I sense spirits around, but when I do, they're not really making noise.
Uh-huh,
And
right.
I also have a chronic problem with tinnitus.
Oh, interesting. And does that have you figured out if that's part of your awareness?
Well, it's got to be. I mean, and it kind of waxes and wanes. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's really loud and really high-pitched, and sometimes it calmed down. But
Yeah.
I haven't found anything that makes it better or makes it go away.
So one thing you might do over the lunch break is just ask for a little clarity. This is a question I ask all the time. God, I'm not really getting this, and can you just make this obvious to me? One of the things is I know what a yes feels like, but sometimes I need a heck yes, or a heaven yes, or a hallelujah yes. And so I asked for that, and now I get clicking in one of my ears, the right ear, when I need that. So, my strong belief, experience, witness is that we each have many, many different levels of awareness and feedback. And there's incredible support there on all those levels. And you can make the argument, hey, isn't guidance a little bit in separation, Ken? Sure, but listen, in the process of integrating separation, we dance however we need to in that mosh pit. So the thing that might be interesting is to ask, can I get one other thing so that I have a through line? Can I have just one thing that will support me in interpreting and integrating other stuff that's going to be showing up this afternoon and this evening and tomorrow? And see what shows up.
Thank you.
Thanks for the question. It's a great question.